Hi, sweet honeybees. I just wanted to pop on and just give a quick little message about something I just experienced. Forgive me for how I look right now. I've kind of been wallowing in my depression today. I honestly thought about checking myself into a psychiatric hospital today because I've really been struggling. I just posted an episode talking about how my mental health has not been too great. I've really been feeling defeated in the situation with my mom and like I want to give up. On top of other things that have been happening in my life that have been weighing pretty heavily on me. But I was about to run to the store, the gas station, because I really want a cookie. And the gas station near my house has really good giant cookies. And as I went to close my back door after bringing my dogs inside, I looked at my water filtration system and it said 626 on it, which is the number that I associate with my mom. The sun was setting. I hadn't walked my dogs yet today, and I haven't walked them for a couple of days because my mental health has not been good. So I decided I will walk them before it gets dark. They deserve that. They're wonderful dogs and I love them. And as I'm walking through the neighborhood, I'm just kind of trying to affirm myself, focusing on my breathing, talking about things I'm grateful for, like the time with my dogs, the beautiful sunset, the flock of birds that is currently residing in the trees in my front yard, but they're not really in any of the other trees in the neighborhood. A little strange, but I love it. And then I came across this house on the corner. I love walking past this house because she's been growing this absolutely beautiful garden full of vegetables for the last couple of years that I've lived here. But the last time I walked my dogs a couple of days ago, I happened to notice that there was this lone sunflower stalk that had fallen down out of her garden, and it had 3 little sunflowers on it. And they looked like they were kind of struggling to survive. And I just thought to myself, that's kind of sad, poor sunflower. But then today, as I was walking my dogs and I passed that house again, I saw the sunflower stalk is still on the ground, but those flowers are open and wide. They're kind of thriving. They still look beautiful, even though they've been knocked down. And it just kind of made me start thinking about sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers, by the way. I've just always thought there's some kind of simple beauty about them that's really powerful, but the sunflower itself is extremely powerful. You can actually plant sunflowers in toxic environments and it will absorb pollutants and heavy metals from the environment to help clean up the soil. They've actually planted sunflowers to help clean up radioactive material at Chernobyl and Fukushima after the disasters. So sunflowers are just incredible flowers. When there's no sun, they even turn to look at each other to provide nutrients for each other. So they're just really super powerful flowers. And it just kind of got me thinking about my own life and how defeated and knocked down I have been feeling for the last couple of weeks, couple of months. Really, the last year has been really heavy and hard for me as I've been trying to get my story out there, and I've just been feeling really alone in the weight that I'm carrying and feeling defeated in the hunt for justice for my mom. But, here I am pushing through. I'm not allowing what I've been through, what I'm going through to turn me into a bad person or to harden my heart. I'm still striving to become a better person and try to make something beautiful out of my life, despite all of the pollution and the toxins that I'm currently enduring. So it's just this nice little message of hope and resilience from something as simple as a sunflower. And then the fact that it had 3 flowers, the Trinity, mind, body, spirit, you know, God, Jesus, the Holy Ghost, the creator, the preserver, the destroyer, you know, lots of things in life come in 3s, and it just represents a higher power to me, and it also represents destiny as well. And it was just this really beautiful little message and a nice little pick-me-up for me after how I've been feeling. And I just wanted to share because maybe it could help someone else out. Be like the sunflower. You're still beautiful, even when you're growing through toxic environments. And just because you were planted in toxicity doesn't mean that you can't turn into something beautiful. It doesn't mean that you can't grow. You can grow through it, and you can rise above it. And think of how tall the sunflowers are. They tower over everything. Just be like the sunflower. You can get through this. I can get through this. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but there's always hope, right? Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, month, year, and life. Thanks for listening to this short little video. I love you. Stay curious.